Right, just yesterday, Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, was in Abia State. And it was for a good one because all this while we've been talking about the Akwete fabrics. There is need to give these people attention. There is need to bring them together. There is need to give them a facelift. There is need to empower them meaningfully and make that very remarkable craft a very global brand. And today, Ben, you're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
And Mentor, you're welcome. So let's just look at it yesterday. How was the program? I know you were there.
Yeah, it was quite a very beautiful one. Yeah, the ambience of the program, the presence of the wife of the president, added color to the whole event. And
it was highly presidential.
The intentionality, the fact that she was intentional about the globalization and the commercialization of Akwete fabrics alone, rings a whole lot of bell to Abians. Yeah.
Okay, Mentor, she made a pledge of 2 billion naira and said how it's going to be disbursed is not an issue, and that she trusts the hands that the money will be logged into. So what do you make out of that?
Well, like she rightly said, first of all, I will have to applaud her for such a huge donation. Giving her such an amount to that project is worth applauding. And then on the area of how it is going to be done, shared, or how it's going to be made out is not one person. Well, for sure, Alessio is one person I trust so well with funds. You understand? Yes, so many persons may not agree with me, but then I understand that he's a person that he is project oriented, and before the invitation of Senator Oluremi Tinubu, the wife of the governor and the governor too has visited this particular fabric craft center, and they have tried to encourage them one way or another. I think I was there the day the wife of the governor went there, went there, and it showed that they have the interest of this people at heart. And you can agree with me that it is since the ascension of Dr. Alessio and the Ukwa seat that these particular people have been given the visibility they require. You understand? Before now, we know less about this Akwete Fabric Center, but now I think they are bringing to them, so the money won't be a problem. I think the right thing will be done.
Okay, one of the highlights of that event yesterday, it was trending, just like the video you're going to see on the screen now, was the speech made by the federal lawmaker of that constituency, and that is no other person than Honorable Chris Nkwonta. Chris Nkwonta, before now, okay, even till yesterday said he was a member of the APC.
Yeah.
Okay, but he declared support for the Abia State governor, who is of Labour Party. In 2023, I was telling people that this thing they call party loyalty has died. Because it was then that even members of different political parties were forming G5 for APC presidential candidates. I kept on shouting that until tomorrow it stands, because today nobody can beat his chest and say, I am a core party loyalist. Even as this election is coming, people are going to spread their candidates across party lines.
Yeah.
Now, Ben, I want to ask you, do you people still have Honorable Chris Nkwonta with you in APC?
Well, Honorable Chris Nkwonta has not resigned as a member of the APC. Yes, he even rightly affirmed it yesterday when he said that he was a member of the APC, but that he would support Governor.
He was, or he is?
As at yesterday, he said he was.
But by now, nobody knows.
Until he's a public figure. So if he has resigned, it will still be public.
Okay.
So, and for me, that statement yesterday holds no water. What do you expect from somebody who could not secure his return ticket as a member?
Okay, I just wanted to hear this from you, because this while they have been contending it, API is with tickets, Igodo is with tickets, Nkwonta is with ticket, Okezin is with ticket. I mean, some Okezin, right? So I think that outburst, will I call it speech from a wounded lion yesterday, to an extent, because till that yesterday, so many people have not believed that truly the ticket was no longer with him.
Okay.
So if he was truly a candidate,
Yeah.
he wouldn't have made such a statement.
It is still on that premise I am standing, because for now it is still a speculation to me. I might not be so sure if he still has the ticket, but if he was
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, if he was having the ticket,
He doesn't.
Yeah, okay.
Because if he is
if he
having
was
the
having
ticket, he can't make such.
he wouldn't have made
Impossible.
such open
Yeah.
declaration against his own party who would support him.
Yeah.
So one, for me, Honorable Chris Nkwonta hasn't been so much a good lawmaker to his people. Yes, if he hasn't been so much a good lawmaker to his people. One, I'm saying this because I was at Akwete yesterday. I passed through the road that led to the venue of the event. Yes, as a federal lawmaker, that particular road should have been one of his attractions. He should have attracted the construction of the road, even though the Abia State government, did a shabby palliative work just to make sure it was passable that yesterday. But for me, Chris Nkwonta, as a lawmaker who has been there, should have at least attracted a construction of that particular road. So if he said he was going to support Governor Lesoti yesterday, that is his personal opinion, his personal conviction. It does not shake APC. APC cannot be shaken.
Do you say so?
Yes.
Do you think so?
Yes.
Okay, let me come. Chris Nkwonta was a product of protest. Recall.
Yes.
Before his emergence as the lawmaker, the Ukwa West division of that constituency have been going, okay, through Nkwonta, all those Ntanta. Everybody, I don't know if the person who is coming now is also Nta. Okay, all right, and this time around, it didn't go his way, okay, but I could remember when he left PDP into APC, his entrance into APC was heralded.
Yes.
It shook the state.
Yes.
Everybody, those people in APC, welcomed it. But now that he's taking a very stylish exit, he hasn't confirmed it yet. Okay, but people are now calling him what do you call it? Light feather.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, because
light feather. He has no weight.
Even the Bible says that there is joy in heaven.
When
So what happened in APC then was
his birth was significant.
His birth was significant. We expected that he given by what he claimed he was, we thought this is just a question of what we ordered versus what we got.
The demo version.
Yes. so we celebrated his entrance because we thought we expected a whole lot from him. Party loyalty or the spirit of sportsmanship does not mean that even if you were defeated, even if you did not get your return ticket, for example, I don't know, it shouldn't make you start fighting your own party, because by declaring loyalty, by declaring support for Governor Lesoti, who is from another party, you are fighting your party, knowing fully well that your party has a governorship candidate,
which he contributed in making.
Fine. So why now declare?
I think this is where I want to come in. You understand? Your party didn't do well.
How?
Let me. Yes, these things are bound to happen. You understand? But you see, this thing we usually say, bringing somebody out in the dark and then with your light behind, and then suddenly you
extinguish it.
You understand? You're going to leave this person to do. Now, the party, this man has, no matter how you want to argue it, you can't say he hasn't made any significant impact since he joined the party. Do you understand? So since he has been part of this particular process and system, and should have given him the chance to have completed his tenure first. Now, if let's away from Abia State alone, if you check what has been happening in the system, in the APC across the nation, you see that so many persons were denied one thing or another, one same position. You understand? But on his own side, What do you expect from somebody who has been aggrieved? Somebody said yesterday that he is greedy. That is an act of greed. I said no, it's not. It's not an act of greed.
See, these are internal party issues. It is not peculiar to APC. You didn't experience these things in Labour Party because there was no primaries in Labour Party.
Who said so?
No,
There were
no.
Your primaries. They
No,
chose.
there
They
was no
chose.
contention.
They
There was
chose.
no contention. There was no open contention.
Because
Because no, the government decided to do
Do you know why the governor did this?
no
If you
to avoid what is happening in
Exactly,
APC today.
exactly.
Fine. If Labour Party had done the type of primaries APC did, they would have still had their own issues.
But now, what I'm trying to say
So
is this.
no, I'm trying to tell you that what happened. You said my party didn't do well. It
Yes.
was brought out and the light was extinguished.
Yeah.
No, but it was not brought out and the light was extinguished. As a federal lawmaker, with his experience and everything, the people who votes for you in primaries are the stakeholders, the party members. Do you understand? How did you relate with what love? What was your track record? How did you convince these people to sustain you for a second tenure? You get so this thing is not the party didn't do him anything. As a federal lawmaker, he has the power. He has the arsenal to convince his party members to vote for him.
But you know that. Let's leave the emotional politics away.
Okay.
You know that beyond having whatever it takes to convince these people to vote for him, that there are some other factors that could determine him having his ticket.
What other factors?
The factor of the national body and interest. You understand? And this is what has played out in Nkwanta's case.
That is even where he should have an upper hand. As a federal lawmaker, you should have an upper hand more than somebody who is not even in the hem. If you want somebody who is not even in the corridor of power.
And upcoming.
As a federal lawmaker, you should have an upper hand at the both national working committee and state working committee. You should have had an upper hand.
Do you remember?
Well, I don't want to relate this with the number 6, but I was thinking number 6 would have protected,
Number 6 is contesting. Both of them are lawmakers. Both of them are lawmakers. He is just lucky to be the number 6 citizen.
Okay.
He has a constituency. He is contesting for. There is a limit to what he can do.
Okay, I
I
know there are so many Nkwantas out there.
Yes.
There are so many Nkwantas.
So many of them.
So do you think that what do you think will play out at the end of the day? Because I've been telling people the pattern of this coming election has never been, very much set.
Yes.
Are you getting me?
Yes.
Nobody now can beat his chest. In fact, if you check, nobody has started doing anything.
Yes.
They are still in the formation stage. They are trying to mold. They are trying to align. They are trying to strategize and all that. So the other Nkwantas,
Yes.
what do you think will be their lot in the next coming days?
For me, I feel that everybody has their own self-conviction in this coming election. Just as he has decided to pick his governorship candidates from another party, everybody also have different candidates they are going to pick across party lines. But if, for example, we are unable to, get a return ticket or a nomination ticket from your party, you shouldn't warrant your open fight against your party. Even if he had the intention of supporting the government, making such open declaration.
What baffled me more is making the declaration before the wife of
the president.
Yes.
So he's a wounded lion.
Yes.
That was just
making such open declaration before the public.
Whatever thing that played out there yesterday must be communicated to the president.
Fine, on a national television.
Are you getting me?
Yes. So I feel it was he was too emotional. He couldn't control his emotions. So even if you wanted to support the governor, you should have. That is the eye service I'm talking about. He was he wanted to trend, and he is trending. Yes.
It's okay. So, like I have said, people should look for a way and attend to all other Nkwantas.
I wanted to correct something when Mentor was speaking.
All right.
When you asked him a question about the funds and the conviction that, of course, the funds is in the safe hand. He tried to make reference to the governor and how much the governor has been a good financial manager. No problem, I agree with him on that. But I want us to, I love the fact that it is on record today that the wife of the president donated 2 billion naira for Akwete Fabrics. so that tomorrow, when anybody is commissioning it,
we
no, tomorrow when anybody is commissioning it, nobody will come and say we did this. Do you understand? We did that. The governor played us a 3D design of what it is going to look like.
Yeah.
And I saw women shouting, yeah, that was a 3D. That was a 3D. So let it be on record that Senator Oluremi Tinubu, the wife of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, donated 2 billion naira for Akwete fabrics.
which may not even
The credits.
which may not even
Noted.
finish the project.
Noted.
Let us not channel the credits one-sided.
Noted.
The 2 billion may not even finish the project. Though.
Thank you so very much, and God bless you.
Face to face, now the real matters. We dey talk, we dey yarn the things where they touch you.